Like, because he knows what will happen if he gets down too low. Okay. That's good. Yeah, that's
Damn,
scary.
I almost put him below half health in a spar.
That's why he said like he had to take it serious. Like he had to go all out
Like
on you.
one move, I almost did that. He told me that, and he was like, "Yeah,
I'm about to fuck you up.
yeah." He was about to kill. He was about to put me in a coma, bro. And I was like, "Yo, I quit then. Fuck that. Nah, I'm not about to do this."
I walk off the battlefield like I'm cool. I got my licks in. I'm Gucci.
And he was like, "Nah, come back, come out." I'm like, "Nah." My character already walked away.
If I wouldn't died in I'd spar him.
There's too many negatives to sparring him. Seriously.
You guys make it your chance when you're level 8.
But alright, I'm on their void. So I guess we could just auto RP like that Drew couldn't help. His character couldn't help me out.
Yeah. And Drew would have given you, like, you know, the hand on the shoulder.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, No. We did not risk our lives for dogs. Like...
That's what Nara called it. He was like, "This over the fucking dog?"
Like, no, they're wolves. No. We got the wolves.
Oh, you ain't got to sell.
Flash
That's
came
funny.
back with 1 health. Seriously, like,
My
he
boy.
died.
Anyways, alright, so yeah, the hand on the shoulder gives me that look, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
My character just walks away frustrated. Goes and spends some alone time, does a slow Naruto walk through the village, you know? On that Jiraiya just died shit. What?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
So you kind of just came to terms with that unfortunate situation, and I guess as you're walking through the village, how long has it been, dude? Fuck.
That was all in like literally the beginning of the day. Like I
Well,
walked out of school in the morning.
No, hold up. I don't think I'd be back yet, so Geo can't console you. Is there anywhere you would head, for instance?
I'd
like
head back to Asuma.
Alright. What are you guys doing? Yeah, Asuma's like, so what are you doing?
You can't find the trail. I just look forward coldly.
He bends down and he says, I'm sorry. The Hokage wanted to put more Jonin on it if it helps, but the issue is that there's already so many standing problems that in terms of probability, that just isn't an immediate, more or less danger to our lives. But it is cataloged, and worse comes to worse, things in this world always surface. So I wouldn't worry about it.
My character looks at Azuma and he says, I need to get stronger.
Flash, you extra. Like, got the whole soundtrack in the background.
Like as my character looks at him too, he like grabs him by the shoulder and pulls him in. Please, uncle.
You know.
Make me strong enough to make this never happen again. I want to know everything you know.
As Asuma, like, you know, leans back up, he's like smoking a cigarette. looking into your eyes. And he's just like, it'll be a long, tough road. Unfortunately, here soon, I'm going to have to be taking on a Genin squad that will be assigned to me. And I don't know who they are. But until that point, where you can meet them, either work with them or come with me when the moon is high in the sky, I will do everything I can for you.
I appreciate it, Uncle. Can I get one of those squares?
As he just like, you know, flicks you in the forehead. And he's just like, not
I'm
yet.
stressed out, man. As I rub my forehead.
He just looks at it. And then he looks at the village. And he says, this is something you've got to earn.
I gotta earn tobacco? You know that's just cancerous, right?
He said, no. You have to earn the power to get to choose how you die.
Word. Well,
You know. He pats you on the back, though. Smiles a bit.
I lean back. I put my hands by my head. I appreciate it, Uncle. I think I'm just gonna chill here for the rest of the day.
He shakes his head and then nods over towards the village. He says, no, come with me. And as you're walking through the village, you know, people are passing you by. You more or less just fade into the crowds with them. And Asuma standing next to you, telling you about one of his exploits, about protecting the Fire Lord. He takes you to Ichiraku's and he sits you down. He says, a nice warm bowl of noodles should bring your spirits up. So all the power Saratobi has. You're definitely welcome to... let's see.
That's gonna be over the whole time skip while I'm gone.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you've definitely
I'm
got
gonna be
access to a lot, currently.
basically, depending on how much you give me the clear for it while I'm like deployed, is like how many like jutsus and what levels and shit like that we're at. And of course, that's basically what I'm gonna take from that. And of course, I already RP'd what I got from Kakashi. So I just gotta wait till the level I can grasp it, and then I should be set. Like honestly, even if they're way ahead of me, like almost the tuning exams, I should be equipped enough to hold my own. You know?
Oh yeah. By all means.
That's
mean-
basically why I was setting up that RP, because like this is gonna be a long break for me from D&D.
It'll be the
But,
song that plays when you return, bro. It's like jumping out of the
Right?
woods in the middle of a fight, like,
Fucking
Kulu.
snake scale fucking armor, staff on my back.
you've got hidden aces and a new look in your eye. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, so I'm also gonna be doing still doing the Hokage shit with to do that shit every day, trying to make sure I get my staff and my. With the staff, it's gonna take another week, but with the gauntlets, it's only gonna take 3 days. That's why I'm still working on the gauntlets because it'll be quick.
Okay.
But yeah, while I'm doing that's basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna RP those days. Like I go and train with Asuma after I spend the day with Hokage and like school and shit. So we could just fast forward to like 3 days in if you want, honestly, because Asuma's just gonna be teaching me the boundaries of what he knows. You know,
Yeah.
there's nothing I can really roll for.
Okay. Well, within the next week, I think it would be the beginning of the month.
So nah, I need to go 3 days ahead, so that I could do the roll for the gauntlets that I was working on.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Because like at the same time, I really do need to knock those out, or try to knock them all out before. Because if I have to roll, then I'm gonna fast forward like months and then come back and have to roll to see if I have my shit.
No, I just wasn't sure if at the end of the week like, you know, that was the new month. And then the 3 days of that would be in the new month.
So, no, 3 days forward from that day that we just had, I roll for the gauntlets, and then after 2 more days, I guess that would be the, or what would it be, like 4 more days? That would be the beginning of the month, and I could go to the Kakashi shit.
Alright, fair enough then.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Shift a bit of the
second
around.
try on the gauntlets, trying to get them right, you know? I'm gonna call it a low. Sweet.
That's solid. Alright, very nice.
Alright, so then after that day... So what would my masterwork go to? It was masterwork
passive
plus
cover.
1 before. I put violent whirlwind on those.
Okay. That, yeah, +1. Shit, dude.
I think it'd only
Gauntlets
be like...
are a
yeah,
1d4 usually, but these should be a 1d6.
Run in.
Well, they're double, so I don't think they'd be 1d6. I think they'd be 2d4 or double d4. Because it's a dual wield weapon.
I mean, that's not too bad. Typical gauntlets. I mean, I'm a 3.5 player, so the dual wielding's literally like you get 2 attacks. Your second attack is at -10. If you get a feat, it's at -5. You get another feat, -3. But that's 3.5. This 5e shit's crazy, bro.
Brownie, banana, nut bread, and French toast.
So 2-4 is cool with me. I was gonna say 1d6, but that's up to you.
I can go with 1d6.
Like in RP, it would factor in, you know, you potentially hitting them once or twice within the turn.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like the...
Depending on, like, would it be like how high I roll on my break?
Yeah, like your damage essentially.
No. I mean like how high I roll on my like break. Could that factor in on whether or not I use both? Like if I see an opening for like basically if I break their armor high enough, like that could be the RP. It's like I roll a fucking like not even a 20, just like a 18, 19, and they only have like 15 AC.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, and it's like so my character sees another opening because they're stunned from the first hit, and he hits another. Could that be a thing?
Oh, that's solid, yeah.
Since they're specialized gauntlets.
Yeah, it's like specialized damage, and then, yeah, like, we could just use that for the RP on 2 weapons.
Yeah, it would still hit, like normal dual wield shit, but, like, I was just trying to, like, factor in a way that I could use them as dual wields, not just singles. Because, yeah, Masterwork shouldn't be D4, I feel like, personally. But I also feel like making sure they hit twice.
No,
just
no,
for
I feel you.
Masterworks is OP, yeah.
Well, the Masterwork thing, unfortunately, all that is just any weapon has to be considered Masterwork before you can start doing anything in it. So, like, it's usually just $100 to Masterwork it, and then $1,000 for the +1. But me and the other cats, we just home rule it. Like, you put the 1,000 for the +1, like, it's Masterwork, man.
Yeah, weird. Alright, well, yeah, so, like, I can do that, though. Like, basically, if I, like, what do you want to call it? How many over the AC do you want to give it before it's, like, critical use of the weapons? Not, like, critical damage, but, like, critical use of the weapons.
Whatever, like, you know, I'd have to know, like, your maximum attack roll. Like, if you get +7 on attacks, I'd have to know their AC. And pretty much...
It'd be strength, so I'd get +3, and then my proficiency, which would be,
Dos.
+2.
So
that would be
+5.
+5.
Alright, so, like, if their AC was 15, and you broke their AC from 15 to, like, you know, 16 to 17, within those numbers, it would usually be 1 hit, possibly 2 on the 17 and 16. Anything 18 to 20, because it's 15 plus your max 5, the most you could roll would be 20. 20s to, you know, 17, that's always double hits.
Yeah. But it just lowers it by like 1 or 2 on how much I could double hit. So that's actually dope. That's a cool little neat special effect. I like that. That should be the groundwork for Masterwork dual weapons, honestly.
I mean, it's just like anytime you get a high roll at that point, you're, like, you get to RP that second hit in too, so that's kind of like tight.
Yeah, because Masterworks are gonna, if we're gonna make all Masterworks like D6 level, then that makes sense in my opinion.
I don't know. It's just like you already do the D4. What's the point of a weapon? It's fucking.
Yeah.
Smarter.
Can I do some RP with that shopkeep since I'm back in the Leaf Village?
That's up to Cool. This was supposed to be just one of his wrap-up sessions before he gets deployed. I don't mind.
Yeah, no, you could jump in and have the conversation here in like a minute. Just like as soon as I finish up with my
I'm
weapon.
pulling up and smoking. I ain't doing anything. I just asked because like I'm staying up playing video games, but I had a few like I want to talk to him before I forget about him.
Yeah, no, you're good, man. I'll give you a chance to hop in and do it. I don't mind. Alright, so what would the plus be on that? +1, then plus... It started +1, so it'd be like, what? Because it's a level 1 jutsu plus 3? Does that make sense? Or I don't know what the pluses go for as a master.
Nah. If it's just a +1, and then you're adding a level 1 to it, that's just +2.
Okay. Alright. That makes sense, actually. Alright, so I got that going. And then after that, I just RP the rest of the rest of the night with Asuma. Have a training session if you want to make it something special. You're more than welcome to. Of course, that's not going to be able to happen for every day. We'll just probably flash forward the rest of the week until Kakashi shit. After that, so Smart wants to do his shit during this day. You can hop in and do that real quick. Just try to make it brief, Smart. Make a quick convo.
You can finish your stuff. I'll wait.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I'd say Asuma, after you went off and got your sapphire knives and worked with them over the course of all those days. Gauntlets, rather. I thought they were like sapphire knuckles.
Yeah, they are. They're not. They're gauntlets with like the sapphire is knuckle on them.
Oh, so it's like metal gauntlets with sapphire knuckles?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, so you just show up and you're just wearing this fucking crazy shit, and he's like, "Oh, so what's that then?"
Something I picked up in the forest a long time ago.
He like walks over to you and lifts up one of your arms. He's looking at it. He says, "These are a knuckle weapon, are they not?"
Yes, they are. They're my special weapons.
As you know, he reaches into his jacket and pulls out his knuckle knives. He's just like, "I have a pair that's similar to that. Let me see what you can do."
Am I about to spar Ozma?
Oh yeah, but like he's to go like easy on you. Like Akashi never killed any of the kids.
Alright, so do I roll for initiative?
No, I was gonna totally RP this.
RP it. Go for it. Yeah, I like it. That's way better.
Yeah. So you guys are stanced up from across each other. You start running left, he starts running right, and do like a half circle before you jump in. You meet with the knuckles, almost like, the Killer Bee Naruto knuckles, like that knuckle bump. You guys do that.
Time out, because... who's the leader? Alright, but time out. Can you RP in my Violent Whirlwind activating and shooting him backwards, but not, like, hurting him?
Oh, dude, you can RP that. What do you mean? Like, yeah, as you guys, like, meet Knuckles in the middle.
As we clash Knuckles. Yeah.
Like, out from yours, you just, like, hit the side of your wrist with the other hand, and Violent Whirlwind just pushes him backwards. As the cigarette drops from his mouth, and his face goes surprised, you see his arms fly forward with his legs forward. And then he, throws his legs back, does a hunched over catch of himself, and he runs in, Naruto style, with his fucking arms behind him. And then just goes in double with a cross on his knuckle knives. You block him with one of yours, you do a back flip. And then, yeah, you guys are doing consistent clashes to and from, as opposed to staying in and just straight boxing. As he would probably have the overhand on you, you're giving it your all, so you're trying to catch him in any of his, weak spots or chinks.
Nice.
And it's actually rather impressive, since you're doing it in that style, which he didn't actually expect. So he starts, You could feel him changing up his tactics a bit and the amount of pressure he's putting in. His eyes darting left and right with different movements and breakaways away from the clash as you guys keep making different half circles throughout the grass field you're sitting in. It's almost park-like, but you're not in a park. Yeah, so you guys do that for like 10 minutes, and then he just like puts his knuckle knives away, and he's just like, I have nothing to worry about with you.
Is that because I'm the best? I smile.
And then he just like throws up the thumb to himself with one of his arms, and he says, one of. Yes.
I like your style, Lunk. As I put my hands behind my head and I start to walk to the sidelines, sit down.
He sits next to you, and he says, the only thing I am worried about with you is you shouldn't overestimate yourself. As you are a strong ninja, so to speak, even without getting your head banned. But there are a lot of people out in that world that are a lot tougher than even me. So I'm going to teach you everything I know, but no, even I have my limits.
I look at Asuma and I tell him, you have nothing to worry about. As I look back forward, I'm only putting my life in danger when it's something important to me. What does that have to do with anything? Nah, that bitch could die. Somebody rolled a rate. No, I'm kidding.
So wait, you want to... Yeah.
On that Sanji shit? It's the character. Like,
Well, here's the
like
thing. You want to protect the leaf, right? Cool.
But in a different way than a Hokage does. I want
There-
to protect the leaf from all the things the Hokage just overlooks because it's not viable to go after.
Well, there are women in the leaf, so you might be a little, like, I don't want to say simp, but like, there are women in the leaf.
Gio's out here trying, dude. He's really trying to make me mad.
My boy. So yeah, you want to be like the Shadow Kage on some Sasuke shit.
Basically, but not really. It's more like on that hunter ninja you were talking about, but like a solo hunter ninja. Like when I hear of something and nothing's being done, I'm gonna go try to figure it out. I might pull some of my friends in if they're down, but it's got to be something fucked up. It's got to be something that hits home, like them getting abducted. Like that's my character's trigger, you know?
Okay. Yeah, no, there's a lot of crazy fucked shit happening in the world. Just, I had to look at some other clans for another player. There's so many powerful clans that could just do so many terrible things cool that you're constantly gonna have something to do. So that's a great goal. Solo Hunter Nin. That's pretty original. I haven't heard that before. But you're a bounty hunter. That's not fair. That's different, dude.
I'm not doing it for money.
No, like those are two different classifications. Like there are bounty hunter ninjas that take contracts and like, you know, missions have bingo busk-esque. You're a hunter nin. You specifically go to places to clean places up so that there's not a trace left, or to help people like Flash or Anto. Yeah, but dude.
Quit hurting his ego, Void. Stop. Like,
I'm not. But it's just like most people in your role, or even Anvil, they just leave shit, dude. They'll kill like 30 people and just leave shit. Like you took the heads, that was tight, but like, I don't know, dude.
Alright, let's do a little flashy forward real quick since that day's over. I flash forward through the days. I just like work with Azuma, of course, and then I also do my shit with Hokage for my staff. So from a week from now, I should be able to roll for my staff. So flash forward to the to Kakashi. So that should be like 4 days forward. Roughly,
Where were you?
right? Or 5 actually, because it would be a week until like the 1st. Nah, as soon as it starts to come up, like around the time, it's about a day out from the village. I remember that because it was like the last day before we got back from the village. That shit happened, and it was right next to us that Kakashi said to meet. So I go and I hit up Flash from where I met him before. I got you. Alright, you there, Gio?
Yeah, no, I was just thinking about that because that's fucking wild. Alright, so, shit, yeah. Alright, that's cool, man. Mm-hmm. I think so, yeah. What the fuck? Like, how will I say this that isn't super? Okay, so what I'm trying to do is mimic Kishimoto. Alright, so like, I can send you the screen cap. It's gonna be a bitch editing. I actually have to narrate a lot, because either the controller died, go to blue screen, and you don't hear the players' voices. Certain times, players' voices are super faint. You can't hear people, or like shit's breaking up. But, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of narrating and editing. But before we get to Genin, I wanna try, be like, hey guys, if you wanna be part of this, yeah, I'm still gonna play, but like, you know, if you want to be heard, see. But, yeah, no. So what happened was, like...
Wait, what?
Oh, for sure. Well, that's the thing, like, I don't quite know when Minato learned it. I do know that Sasuke did have one fucking forbidden jutsu in that bitch. So to say that you guys won't have one would be wrong, depending on what it is. Like if I want to learn one, it's a level 10 forbidden jutsu, like unique. So I'm like, I can't get that by shooting exams, even with the early level access by like your next 1 to 8. It's not possible. That one, I don't know. I mean, like, if you guys are level 4 or 5 and it's within it, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, man. It's just like how OP is that, essentially.
Alright, so... Can we hurry up and RP this shit?
For sure.
Tell Flash to unmute me. Let's get back at it.
Nah, that's chill, cat. If it's in your inventory, your supply, like, you're good.
Yeah, alright, so I walk up to you. My character explains Kakashi set to duel somebody named Daroe.
Intelligence check.
No, I heard him say his name, like Kakashi said that shit.
Yeah, but I...
Okay. Alright, I was about to say...
Yeah,
15.
you do.
15.
Actually, yeah, nah, he is from a foreign land, bro. Here.
Anyway,
Legit?
anyways.
Like, you're not bullshitting? Alright, then you'll probably know of him, dude.
Nah.
Yeah. Is he literally the only dude in the fucking series with that shit?
Anyways, I explained
That's
to you.
wild. You might just know of that dude.
So you know of him? 15? That should be good enough intelligence check, right?
I was gonna make it way harder since it's a forward land, but that piece of RP is, I feel, pretty important.
So yeah, he should definitely fucking know this shit.
I was gonna have it be 22. Like, yeah, like foreign land, but hey, you're good, bro. RP safe.
So on our way back from taking Geo to his spot that he wanted to go to, we ran into him, and we had already ran into him on the way, and Kakashi just basically punked him. I'm not even gonna lie. Sensei just punked him. Like, he made him go blind somehow. I don't know how to explain that. Insane ability. And he just, like, we were just thrashing his guys, and eventually his guys took him and ran. And he came back on the way back. He was waiting for Kakashi, like, near the village. Like, on not even a day out. And, he basically, like, I overheard them talking, and he challenged him to a 1v1 duel. And he basically said, Kakashi said, not today, I'm with the student. He said, I'll meet you in this time, in this location, and this day. And that's what I need to go do. I need your help. I don't want to interfere, because Kakashi's like one of the best ninja in our village. But I definitely want to be there, because he said something to me that really spoke to me. He said, people who abandon their friends are worse than scum. And I just want to go watch it and make sure that everything's good. We can just sneak in or go get set up in the bushes before they even show up. And worst comes to worst, if something does look bad, we could just stop hopping. Maybe you'll be able to talk to him. I don't want to hurt the man. I just don't want Kakashi to get hurt. Alright, so... yeah, so we go off, we set off. So how many probability checks would that be to get there? Because, like, it was, like, half a day in, because it was the last probability check that found us, but we only got one. Or would it even be a probability check? Would it just be, like, a day?
Yeah, like, he's gonna be there, you know?
Yeah, no, I know, but, like, would it just be, like, us traveling for, like, half the day and getting set up? Because, like I said, I want to set up in the bushes before they show up. So we're posted there, just waiting to watch the fight.
Okay, so both of you have to make a standing stealth.
A standing still?
Standing stealth, I'm sorry.
So
Damn.
what, we just roll a 20 to see if we hid before they got there?
Well, no, you got there before they did, but, like, how well did you hide yourself? Like, where are you at?
12
like...
with stealth ability, so I'm probably not beating them.
We could see. I mean... So you got Dex and Prof?
Ability. Huh? Dex?
Yeah.
I don't know what my Dex is. Off the top of my head, I don't really use that much because it's not one of my best ones. My Dex is 13.
Alright, so you got a 15, he's got a 20-something. We'll check on them. Okay, they actually don't see you.
They actually don't see us. Sweet.
Yeah, Kakashi's walking in reading a book, so he's not even looking around, because he knows what's going down. Darui rolls up, just eyes focused on Kakashi. Let me bring some stuff up. Oh shit, perception smells for the popcorn.
No, motherfucker, don't do this dumb shit. Oh my god.
Darwey's stomach rumbles, and his nose starts sniffing around. He's looking left and right.
Flash, chill the fuck out, bro.
There he is. Alright, so, they both bow to each other, actually. And Darui looks at him, and, you know, both his hands are in his pockets. He's like, I didn't think you'd show up. And, you know, Kakashi just clips the book, puts it on his thing. And he's like, I'm a ninja of the leaf, and we always keep our word. So, are we gonna do this? And they both just kind of, like, stance up. We're gonna roll initiative for this.
Let's go.
Good night, Kyo.
Alright, y'all. Late.
Alright, so Darui's got the jump on this cat. What's he gonna do? What would that do? Damn. Damn, they're both... How is this fight gonna go? They're both fucking monsters. Okay, so he's gonna run up on Kakashi, taking out his sword, doing a melee strike. That was not supposed to happen. Alright, so he misses completely. Kakashi takes out a kunai, blocks it completely. He pulls down the headband part that covers the Sharingan. He activates it and says, this is the end. So let's see if this works. Dar also has to roll a wisdom. Dude, no way. Nah, alright, so Darui is fucking blinded. Straight up. You know, Darui starts grabbing in his face and he's like, why? Not again, how? Kakashi pulls out the white fang blade and just points it at him. And he's like, we can call it here if you want. And, yeah, you know, Darui just goes screaming into the woods in a foreign land as Kakashi puts up his blade. He doesn't see any of you either. He just starts walking back to the village, pulling out the book.
I go, what's
like,
up, Sensei? Hang on, chill. V, we're
what's
in
up,
the
bro? Yeah, bro.
I pop out and I say, good job, Sensei. With my hands on my head, on the back of my head.
As you pop out of the bush, he throws a fucking kunai at you, bro. Misses, of course, like above your head. But you kind of took him back as he was about to start reading. You know, probably feeling like a badass. And he's like, oh, it's you. So you remembered.
I always remember.
He just nods. So
Anyways,
Kakashi's
we'll go
kind of
back
taken
with you.
back. He's like, who was that?
Get out of here, Flash. Get out here. No, I said get out here. I said get out here.
So, you know, he puts up his hand, does the waving motion. He's like, alright, boys, come here. And, you know, he looks over at Yuko, and then, like, you know, you could probably see the faintest image of the village out in the distance. And he points over, and he says, you know, home's right over there, and this happened. You guys should probably travel with me the rest of the way. And, you know, you guys make it to the leaf.
I look at Kakashi and I say, don't mind him. He's just got an overblown ego and a low IQ.
Yeah, he actually doesn't know who you are. He says, I take it you're one of the ninja at the academy, then.
Yeah, he's basically the trailer trash. He's basically the trailer trash at the academy.
Alright. So Kakashi, you know, rolled some stuff and he's like, alright. And then he just like, you know, bends down a bit. He's like, I'm gonna keep my eye on you though. No, he looks at you strangely, kind of confused. Like, what? And then, you know, he shakes his head. He's like, no, most don't realize this, but, one of my hobbies is keeping up with, the classes that and all potential ninja that go through it. You see, I've taken this very seriously, as I've been through a lot being a ninja. And, yeah, they say I'm actually the most strict instructor. I've never even personally passed a squad on to being Genin, like to the Chunin exams.
For what? Geo's doing a quick session. He actually only has like 15 minutes left. He was doing a quick session to get me past this, because when I deploy, I'm not gonna be here. Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, let us finish this up first. Word, sounds good. Alright, back to what you were saying though, Geo.
Yeah, he was just telling you guys about how, like, he's never even fucking promoted anyone to Chunin.
That's because I've never been one of your students.
He'll...
Hey, who put who in that headlock whenever we were about to die? We were going to die! Not you! You were standing in the way, so I couldn't even cast a jutsu, bro. I could have hurt him with my jutsu. But y'all were standing in the fucking way. No, he wasn't. I actually asked. Nah, it's fucking... It's spell bludgeoning, so it's different than normal bludgeoning. He was immune to that. No. He was immune to normal lightning. What?
It's gonna be tight if you guys run back into him, because then you'll figure that out. Mwahaha.
Is it because you're lightning special, Flash? Special ed.
Yeah, as you guys make
Anyways.
it back to the village, man. Like, you guys are just, like, picking on each other. Kakashi's rolling his eyes, reading his book. The leaf guard let you in. And, you make your way to the center. He looks over. He's just like, some ninja tactics. Yeah, as he's covering the make-out part with his hand.
I look over at Flash. Don't worry, you'll be reading it in like 5 years when your girlfriend dumps you. I'm sorry, was that too severe? I'll take it back. I didn't say that. She'll get tired of you quick then. No, my character just likes to talk. Okay. Alright, so we get back. Then what, Geo? We just separate? Or does Kakashi get mad at us for following or something?
I mean, you guys would have definitely gotten a scolding halfway through. But he more or less blows it aside because, he didn't even notice you. So there's not much he can say.
So after that
like,
scolding,
you wouldn't want to get called out for
I wanted to
that.
reiterate what he said, though. I wanted to, like, whenever he was scolding us about it and everything, I wanted to be like, well, this guy told me that people who abandon their friends are worse than scum. So how could I abandon a friend?
He does look sharply over at you, and with, like, a serious tone. He says, Darwi is, if not my equal, a great ninja in and of his own name, as he is one of the bodyguards to the Raikage himself. I can assure you that even if I chose not to use the Sharingan, there's a good chance I would have won, but it could have went in his favor as well. As he hits his chest, he's a tougher ninja than I am. You know, trying to illustrate it to a kid. And, you know, when it comes to chakra, due to my Sharingan, he would have the advantage in that as well. You know, as Kakashi would have stopped you. He's just like, hey, what happened to them wasn't of their choice. That was Itachi. Well, he,
You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
yeah, he just, like, dashes off, like,
Kakashi, Flash just dashes off. Word. Alright, well, I tell Kakashi I'm gonna go ahead and head home for the night.
You know, he says keep your head up and keep to the village. And then he just, like, kind of glares at you, but, like, not meanly. Just kind of like, ugh. And then, yeah, does the ninja dash into nothingness.
So, with the last bit of remaining time that we have, can I flash forward a couple of days to see if I get my staff?
Oh, dude, for sure.
Yeah, because I really need that. I really need to make sure I have that, and then anything I can learn from Ozma, and then I'll be set. Probably till I'm, like, almost Jonin level. Just learning other jutsus, I'll be fine. And who knows how far these guys are going to get if they actually play whenever I'm gone.
Yeah, so far you're into the next month of the 2-month thing. And you said 3 days, wasn't it?
Yeah, it should be, because it was like 4 or 5 days forward. So it should be another 2 days after that. That I have to, because I skipped the 5th day. No, it would have to be another 3 days because I skipped the 5th day to go meet up or go set up for Kakashi shit. So it would be another 3 days forward, and then I should be done with my staff, or I might be done with my staff.
We shall see.
So here goes my roll. Low. Got it. That'd be a Masterwork 5 as well.
Is it?
Yeah, it was another. That's why it took another week. Another level 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're immediately broken with that stick, bro.
For now, but I'm not gonna be here for now until everybody's at level. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this is literally the only thing that's gonna put me, like, holding my own against a lot of other people in our D&D session. That's why I went this route. I was like,
The Saratobi. No, that's legit, man.
Alright, so yeah, I'm set. My character's set for the time skip, and then my time skip, which is going to be depending on how far they make it in the story. Because I've already pretty much done almost my 2 months of time skip in RP. So now it would just be them going through their time skips and then going further beyond me for a while. And I'll just be like with Asuma every day, determined to get to the level that I want to.
I mean, that's chill though. I think, like, Flash, for instance, said he wanted to do a 5-month. And then my dude's just doing shit. Yeah, like a year, like, that's legitimate. You do the hit 2 boys up thing, go do some things. Yeah, good looks on helping me out. Cool. Hmm. Yeah, I've got some plans.
But yeah, nah, man. I'm set. Alright, that's all I wanted. Now I could literally deploy, hate my life for a couple months, come back, and be happy as fuck to see the goodies I could possibly get
Hmm.
from the awesomest shit, and then probably see everybody else way more OP than they were before. But you know, it's whatever. That's why I set this shit up so that I could have that shit at the beginning. You know, like
Oh yeah.
that my equipment loadout is literally gonna be my saving grace.
Nah, that's chill, man. I think.
They're saying 60 days right now, up to 3 months at most. But if there's a slight chance if they don't need that much manning because they requested it, but most of the time they just throw a number out there. If they don't need that much manning, they might send some of us back early. So it's whatever, you know. I'm going to Affy. Are you streaming right now, Gio?
Oh, I was just for the fucking chrono.
As long as nobody can see it, that's fine.
Yeah, nah.
The professional way to stream, to where you connect a computer of sorts to your